Welcome back, everybody. We back at it with another one, and today we're talking talent. So you know how we're doing this. We're taking a smile at a time. Because if not now, when? Let's get to it. All right, how's it going, everybody? So today I wanted to talk talent, and I wanted to talk talent because for the longest time, for the longest part of my life, before I actually started doing this, I believed I had no talent. And I've heard lots of people say whether it was a motivational speaker, it was a coach, it was a teacher, it was somebody that would always say that everybody has talent. That somebody, like, everybody has a talent. Everybody has talent. There's something to everybody. You know what I mean? Like there's always something that somebody is good at, even if you don't think you're good at something. So I wanted to touch on that because, like I said, for the longest time, I felt like I never had a talent. At one point, because I was homeless, I'm over here couch surfing and everything, trying to figure out where I'm gonna stay. I've always been able to figure out somewhere to sleep, whether it was at a friend's house on their couch, or it was at a family member, like at a cousin's or something, for like a week, a month, wherever it was, I was able to figure out where to sleep. I always had somewhere to sleep, but even if it was on the floor at somebody's house, you know what I mean? Like I always had somewhere to sleep, so I was never actually like on the streets in the sense of being homeless. You know what I mean? So I've always been, because I was always able to figure that out. That's what I thought my talent was. It was like I was good at figuring out things if worse comes to worse. You know what I mean? And then I started thinking, and I got to a point where I was like, nah, that's not my talent. I think people who struggle, people who are really about that, who really do struggle with where they're going to sleep or how they're going to eat or whatever the case may be in their situation, for the most part, they can normally figure out something in order to either get food in their stomach or find somewhere to sleep or something. Like I was at one point, with finding somewhere to sleep, and So I think in that case, people will figure things out. So then it hit me. I was like, nah, it's not really a talent. Yeah, I could do that if worse comes to worse, but I don't really think I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a talent, is what I should say. So I'm not trying to knock anybody that does, that's in situations like that where they got to figure things out like that. I'm not trying to knock them at all, because I was in a position like that before myself. So it got to a point where and I believe it was in 2019, I'm at a morning muster for work, and I was the one in charge of safety. So, I said my piece, said what I had to say regarding safety and everything. And then it was after that, once everyone's going to go out to do what they got to do for work, one of my coworkers, I think he was a supervisor. I don't remember if he was a supervisor or just a coworker, but he came up to me and he was like, "Hey, Carlos, one thing I really like about you is you know how to project your voice." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool. Like thank you, man. I appreciate it." And then little by little, I think it was after that is when things started really clicking for me. You know what I mean? So it was, I forgot when. I think actually back in 2019 when I started slowly getting all the stuff for my production. Is when I thought that I wanted to start doing this. I wanted to speak, but nothing was set in stone. Nothing was there yet. You know what I mean? So it was a little bit later on after that is when I realized that I wanted to do this, but it wasn't necessarily this. It was more of, and I believe I've mentioned it before, it was more of I wanted to read quotes by all these different people. I have a ton of them written down. I wanted to start reading these quotes on camera like this and just read the quote, say who it was by if I had that, or if I didn't know, I'd say that too, and just give you my interpretation of the quote, how I interpret the quote or what it meant to me, or you know what I mean, just give you my feelings about that quote, because I believe there's a lot of quotes out there that a lot of people don't know, that this person said this one said this, and that's what I was trying to get out there for more people to know. You know what I mean? Because there's a certain quote you might come across, you're like, hey, and that's going to really hit hard with you. It's going to make something click in you, and you're really going to get, that's really going to hit home to where you can start doing something, build off of that. You know what I mean? And start becoming successful or whatever the case is for you. So that's why I wanted to do that. And then it got to the point where I think it was 2020. Yeah, I think it was about 2020. We're at a muster, and I'm naturally a loud person. You know what I mean? Like I'm just loud. As anybody that knows me well, friends, family, they'll tell you that Carlos is a loud person. Like when I first meet somebody, I'm more reserved to myself. I'm more of an introvert, so I'm reserved to myself. I'm the person in the corner, the quiet one. Where you won't even know that I'm even there. But then once I start talking and you can really get me out of my shell, where we could be talking about football, we could be talking about rap, or whatever the case is, something that I like or I enjoy, or something I'm passionate about, like motivational speaking. I could talk about that forever, I think. So once you really get me speaking, like talking, then is when I can start getting loud and I start getting a little more enthusiastic. Like you guys see in all my videos, I'm animated, I'm open, my hands are constantly moving. I'm not just right here talking in a low voice. No, I'm right here and I'm trying to tell you guys this stuff from the heart. Okay, and that's why I'm always moving. I'm just like, I'm an animated person. I get loud. And then once I realized that, because I remember out of muster, they're like, we need to bring everybody in, and we had trucks, like a good distance. There was a lot of people there. So they're like, we got to bring everybody in. So I just took it upon myself, bring it in, yelling that. And everybody heard it. Everyone was like looking, and even people in their trucks can hear it. They start coming out, and if someone like who was way, way back didn't hear it, then the person who did, who's outside the truck or whatever, is gonna like, hey, try to get their attention, like, we gotta go. So then it got to the point where, because I took that upon myself and I did that, then it got to where, hey, Carlos, can you bring everybody in? And then boom, right there, bring it, just have everybody bring it in. So then I started thinking, I was like, wait, I was told I'm good at projecting my voice. Like I project my voice well. I'm also a loud person. So if I can project my voice well, and I'm naturally a loud person, and when you get me going on a subject, I can talk and talk. You know what I mean? Sometimes a little too much. Sometimes I think I might overwhelm people here and there because I just get so riled up and I get excited or whatever, once I'm going. So I was like, there it is. That's when it hit me. It's like, I want to be a motivational speaker. I get enthusiastic. I get passionate about it, and I can project my voice. I'm naturally a loud person. I'm like, boom, that's my talents. I never knew that. I never understood that. You know what I mean? Like, it never dawned on me that was it. I always thought of talent as in, like, you can play an instrument. I had a couple brothers who could play the guitar, and they can shred on that thing. You know what I mean? They're good. They can actually play the drums too. I believe, personally, they're better on the guitar than the drums, but I'm telling you, when they get on the guitar, they can shred. They're also good artists. They can draw well. So well, both of them know how to tattoo. They can tattoo you. And when you're an artist and you're a tattoo artist at that, you can't mess up. You know what I mean? Because then people are gonna they're not gonna want to pay for that tattoo. They're not gonna want to. Once they get it done, and if it's a horrible tattoo, they're gonna go get it covered up because they don't want that on their arm. They don't want, or arm, chest, wherever they have it. They don't want that on them permanently. You know what I mean? So I got a couple brothers that are talented like that, and that's what I thought talent was something. You're an artist. You can draw well. You can play instruments well. You can play basketball well, football, a sport well. You can act. You know what I mean? I never thought of my voice being a talent. So I want to touch on that because you may think you don't have a talent. Trust me, you do. You may not know what it is yet. And if you're still young, maybe a high school or college student, whatever, you got time to figure that out still. If you're going to school, ask people. Ask a teacher, ask a principal, ask somebody, ask the people, ask your friends, family members. Hey, what do you think I do well? What do you think I might do better than most people? You know what I mean? Because not everybody can speak. Not everybody's can get the camera going, record, and then boom, start recording videos. Not everybody can do that. You know what I mean? They might get stage fright. Like I remember my first video, I was nervous. All I had to do was hit record, but I was nervous about it. I have no idea why. It's like nobody's here, it's just me. But I was nervous. Just once I hit record though, and I started talking, everything went out the window. Like all that nervousness, everything was gone. And I just started talking. Why? Because it's what I like to do. And I'm good at it. And I can speak well. I enunciate my words. Sometimes when I get a little riled up, I might, it doesn't really come out that way, but you know what I mean? It's something that I'm good at. So, and once I figured that out, I was like, that's even better. Now that I know that, I know I can put out these videos. I know I can record videos, start doing this, start putting this out there for the world. Now I'm trying to get you to start to take that initial step or continue taking those steps. Or if you're already there, like, hey, what do I got to do to get to the next level? Cool. That's what I'm here for. I'm trying to help you guys become successful, become wealthy, start being able to, if I don't change the world myself, then maybe I can make something click for somebody that's gonna get that person to change the world. I'm not trying to, but at the same time, I'm not really trying to change the world, but I am trying to change lives. If I can change at least one life, cool, I did my job. But at the same time, because I'll constantly put out videos and I'm making these for the world to see. Once people start sharing these, I'm telling you, even if I'm not the one who changes the world, I could spark something in somebody, and that person, whatever it is they're gonna do, whether it's speaking, they become an author, I don't know, someone in sports. You know what I mean? Like, I might be able to make something click for someone to where that person will change the world. And the best part about that is the fact that once that person does change the world, and they were listening to my videos, everyone's gonna congratulate this person, like, hey, you did it, you finally, and then that person will probably give me the credit. Don't get me wrong, they deserve credit too because they're the one who did it. But they will be able to say humbly that, hey, it was because of Carlos's videos. He started putting out these videos. I found one of his videos, watched it, I liked it, so I started going back, started watching his videos from the beginning, and now I follow him. I've always watched his videos, and then because of that got this person to be able to get big enough to where they were able to change the world. And like I said, I don't necessarily have to do it myself. I do want to become successful in this and wealthy in this, and I believe I will. But if I don't change the world, I believe I have enough to where I can get someone to do it. But I'm telling you, you got a talent. If you don't know what it is, ask. Go to school. Maybe when as you're going to school, whether high school, college, whatever it is, as you're pursuing your career or whatever it is you're pursuing in school, you might be able to figure it out. Once you figure it out, put it to use. I'm telling you, I heard someone had said, I seen it in a video, they said, money's out there to be made, you just gotta put your name on it. And I believe that. I don't know the person's name. I wish I knew the person's name that said that, and then I can be like, yeah, with this person, give that person credit. I don't know the person's name. It was in a video I had seen, and when I said that, like, your money's out there to be made. You gotta put your name on it. And you can monetize anything. Nowadays, with social media and the way the internet's going and AI and all these different things you can do, like, yes, money, you can monetize almost anything now. There's apps. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's apps now really that many that you can download an app and use it completely free without having to pay anything. And if there are, I don't know, it might be games or something, I don't know. But I'm telling you, there's ways to monetize it all. If you're good at speaking, there's ways to monetize it. Whether it's public speaking, being a motivational speaker, doing voiceover work for cartoons or commercials or whatever. You know, like, matter of fact, John Cena, big time wrestler, big time pro wrestler. He's, you know, one of the biggest in wrestling. I believe he retired already, but one of the biggest people in wrestling. Okay, he's, after wrestling, what did he do? He started doing movies. The Rock too. The Rock started doing movies. Now they're making more money. On top of the fact, not only does John Cena, not only did he wrestle, not only is he making movies, he's also doing voiceover work. You know, like, maybe not for cartoons or anything, at least anything animated, not that I know of at least. But I've seen plenty of commercials. I'm like, that's John Cena. So I used to watch wrestling back in the day, a lot. Like, when I was a kid, growing up into my teens and stuff, I did watch it a lot. I kind of stopped. I don't really watch it as much anymore, really at all. But I recognize John Cena's voice. So sometimes I'll see a commercial, I don't know which ones, I think Honda commercials he does, where, you know, the commercial comes on, you hear the person talking, you know, trying to say whatever they're gonna say about the commercial, and I recognize it, like, that's John Cena's voice. Sometimes now I try to see if I can figure out whose voice it is on the commercial, because they got a lot of voices, but that's what I'm getting at is now he does that voiceover work. So if you're good at speaking, you can get loud, or you know how to change your voice even. You know, look at Robin Williams. Robin Williams was a comedian. He did a lot of voiceover work as well. And it's good when you can alter your voice to, you know, play different characters in a cartoon, in an anime, or whatever the case is. But I'm telling you, there's money out there to be paid. Figure out what your talent is, and there's a way to monetize it. Not for any personal gain, and I don't mean that in like a negative way where like, oh, I'm just trying to get money out of it. No, I'm trying to change lives. Money's gonna be that's gonna be the, what's the word I'm looking for? That's gonna be I can't think of the word right now, but that right there is like an added bonus to what you do. I'm trying to change lives. I'm trying to get you guys to do better. I'm trying to get you guys to follow your dreams. I'm trying to get you guys to do what you love to do. The money's not important. I'm trying to do this just to get you guys to do better, to get you guys to become successful. And in turn, while I'm doing that, you guys are gonna also do that for me. How? Because I'm putting these videos out there. You guys might be able to see one of my videos like, you know what, he has a point there. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start writing down all these things. I'm gonna record his videos. I'm gonna listen to his videos all the time while I'm working out. And that might get you to really start following your dreams and doing what you were meant to do on this earth. So as you're doing that, how you're gonna help me is by sharing that video, playing it all the time. By putting my video out there, sharing that on all your social medias, showing your friends, your family, whoever, and tagging whoever, you know what I mean? Like just doing that and getting, you know, all those views that I'm gonna get. It's gonna be me helping you guys with my motivational speeches and trying to inspire you guys, lift you guys up when you guys get knocked down, and trying to elevate you guys to the next level while I'm trying to do this, and you guys are doing that and accomplishing those things. You guys are gonna help me by continuously to watch my videos and support me. So I'm telling you, it's like a give and take, you know what I mean? I'm gonna scratch your back, you're scratching mine. We're all gonna do this together because you guys are on this journey with me. It's not just me, you guys are on this journey with me. And I will take all of you guys to the top. Like, let's go to the top, all of us. I'm not trying to get there by myself. I'm pretty sure it gets lonely up top. I want everybody there with me. So if you guys can put out those testimonials and say, hey, I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for Carlos's video, if it wasn't for him and what he said, if it wasn't for him motivating me and inspiring me, cool, let's go to the top together. When I'm up there, you know who I'm gonna thank? I'm gonna thank you guys. Because I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. And I'm telling you, whatever your talent, you have a talent. If you think you don't, trust me, you do. You just haven't figured out what it is yet. And once you do, take advantage of it, figure it out, run with it. And I'm telling you, you're gonna shoot for the moon because like what's the saying? That's a quote, isn't it? Shoot for the moon because even if you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. And that's what I'm trying to do right now, shooting for the moon. Because even if I miss, I'll be amongst the stars. And I'm telling you, you have it. You have to figure out what it is. If you don't know what it is, you're not sure about it. You're thinking, no, I know myself in and out. I know myself well. I don't have a talent. That you do. Don't tell yourself you don't. Tell yourself you do. You got to figure it out. Tell yourself that. I got a talent. I got to figure out what it is. Go to a friend, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, brother, sister, cousin, whoever it is, go to somebody, go to people, go to your teachers, go to your friends, go to whoever it is, counselors. If you're in therapy, ask your therapist. What do you guys think? Or people that are around you all the time, like your best friends, your brother, your family members. You guys are around me all the time. Do you guys notice anything about me that I do better than most people or better than some people? You don't have to be the best at it. I may not be the best motivational speaker in the world. I may not be number one. I may not be the best to ever do it. It's not going to stop me, that's for sure. And I'm trying to take notes. I'm trying to do what I can. I may not be the best, but my name will get known. You're not going to be able to talk about the best motivational speaker in the world without mentioning my name. You don't have to be the best at it, but get your name up there with them. To where, well, what's that? That's another saying too, matter of fact. What is it? Where work so hard where your idols become your rivals. It was something along those lines. Work so hard that your idols become your rivals. So you want to be the best quarterback in the NFL. Once you get there, you're going to be there with, you're going to get there with all those professional, all those starting QBs. Then who knows, once they mention Joe Montana's name, they probably won't be able to mention his name without mentioning yours. They won't be able to mention Tom Brady's name without mentioning yours. You want to be the best tennis player, they won't be able to mention your name without mentioning Venus or Serena Williams. Actually, those two, I don't follow tennis that much, so I know those, I think Venus and Serena were two of the best, so I don't follow it like that though. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be the best basketball player. They're not going to be able to mention Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant without mentioning your name. Whatever it is you want to be a movie star. They won't be able to mention Tom Hanks without mentioning you. Tim Allen, or who's another? The Rock, John Cena, Mel Gibson, I don't know, like whoever your favorite movie star is, if that's your thing. They won't be able to mention that person's name without mentioning yours. And then, I'm telling you, once you figure it out, and you work hard at it, and you start doing everything you need to do to start changing the world, start doing whatever it is you want to do, and you start following that path, I'm telling you, don't have to be the best, but you can get your name up there with the best. And who knows, you may even become the best. Because you're not going to start off as the best, that's for sure. You know what I mean? Like, Michael Jordan didn't start off, like, he didn't go into the league and everyone was like, oh, that's Michael Jordan, and everyone knew what he was going to be about. You know what I mean? So the people that become the best, I'm telling you, they worked at it. They knew what their talent was. They knew what they were good at, and they took advantage of it. And they worked hard at it. Day in, day out, long nights, early mornings, skipping parties, skipping this, that, and the other, just to get down, just to become the best. You probably won't start out as the best. That's fine. You don't need to be. But I'm telling you, once you figure out your talent, and I'm telling you, you have one. You do have one. Once you figure, if you already know it, cool, run with it. Take off with it. Who knows? You may be like a couple of my brothers to where you have a couple talents. You probably take advantage of both of them. Oh, you know what? I'm a musician like my brother. It could be to the point where you're good at guitar and you're also an artist, you're a tattoo artist. So it could be to where you're right there shredding on stage because you're in a big rock band, and then on the side you're over there doing tattoos. Who wouldn't want to get a tattoo? Someone who's, a tattoo enthusiast or whatever, who wouldn't want to go get a tattoo? Like, why wouldn't that person want to go get a tattoo by someone who's in a big rock band? Matter of fact, it could be somebody that goes to get a tattoo. I'm going to go get a tattoo artist by my favorite rock band. My favorite rock band is this. Their guitarist who can shred on the guitar also does tattoos. I know where his shop is. I'm going to go over there. You're my favorite artist. You're my favorite rock group. Can you do this, whatever tattoo? And then that's something to brag about. Bro, not only do I listen to this artist, not only to this rock band, not only do I listen to them, their lead singer, their drummer, their guitarist, their bassist does tattoos, and I got a tattoo by them. I'm telling you that you have a talent. You may not have multiple, but you have one. If you have it and you know what it is, stay on it. You will become successful with it. Don't let anything or anybody stop you. And just take that. If you haven't taken that step, take that step. Because what do I always say? If not now, when? You can't say tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. Because what are you going to say tomorrow? Once you say tomorrow, what's going to happen tomorrow? You're going to say tomorrow again. And you're just going to carry that day in, day out. Tomorrow. No, now. Because if not now, when? That's why I always say, and that's why I'm doing this. That's another reason I do it. Because if not now, when? I'm going to make my video. When I make this video, if I don't do it now, what am I going to do? I'm telling you, you got to make up your mind with it. You have a talent. If you need help, ask me. I don't know. Like, start going around your friends. Hey, what am I good at? What do you think I'm good at? If they don't know, try to pay attention to that. When we're hanging out, we're playing video games, we're doing whatever it is you guys do, just start paying attention. See if you can figure out what I'm good at, because I don't know yet. And what would help too is if you start telling people what they're good. Hey, you're really good at that. Hey, have you ever thought about making that, turning that into a job? That hobby that you do all the time, and you're good. I haven't seen anyone better than you. Have you thought about turning that into a profession? People who cook, chefs. I see taco trucks everywhere. Now everybody's making tacos. They have food trucks, or snow cones, or ice cream, or whatever the case. Like, people are selling food everywhere now. Why? Probably because they're good at it, or they just like to cook. But they figured out a way to make money doing something they're good at. You have it. I'm telling you. Try to figure out what it is. Do what you can. Go to school. Ask people. Whatever it takes. You have to figure out what it is. Once you do, put this video back on. You're watching this video. Play this video again, or play any one of my other. Play my first video with the procrastination, so that you can think, hey, I got this talent. I'm good at this. I gotta stop holding. I gotta do it now. Because if not now, when? I'm telling you, everybody has it. Figure out what yours is if you haven't. If you have, run with it. If you haven't, ask. Go to school, figure out a way to figure out, I'm not even sure how you would do that, but figure out a way to where you can figure out what that talent is and run with it. Take that step. Or if you're already taking those steps, but you keep procrastinating, no more tomorrows. If not now, and then let's speed it up a little bit now. Figure out what you got to do to elevate to get to the next level. And that's what my videos are here for. You get knocked down, I'm right there. I'm gonna lift you up. And if I'm telling you, if nobody else is there to lift you up, I will. Or like I said, we're in this together because I'm gonna be, when I become successful doing this, you guys are all coming with me because I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. So stay at it. I'm telling you, I was always stuck for the longest time. I don't have a talent. I don't know what it is. Or if I do have a talent, I don't know what it is. And I was living life like that. It's horrible to that. No, there's nothing special about me. I can't do nothing. There is. There is. I'm telling you, there is. Find out what it is. And I'm telling you, shoot for the moon. Because if you don't land on the moon, you'll be amongst the stars. So I'm right here to keep doing what I can to motivate you guys, inspire you guys, lift you guys up when you guys get knocked down, and elevate you guys to the next level. That's what I'm about. Like I said, I'm not going to become successful without you guys. All right, so I'm telling you, we're on this journey together. Let's go to the moon. All right, so that's what I got for you today. Stay on the lookout. I know I'm going to be releasing more videos here soon. I apologize I haven't been putting them out as often, but I do have some. I'm telling you, like, once I had this video done, or once I thought about doing this video, like I ended up getting, before I actually made this one, like right now, I actually had like 3 more ideas. No, there was another one that I thought of, and I was like, you know what, I gotta go with that one, and that one's gonna be a good one. And I thought of another one, and then after that one, I thought of another. So I got already 3 more lined up. That I just gotta make the videos, and I told you guys before, I kind of do my own little rehearsal type thing, and then get to it. But these next 3, I'm telling you, this is a good one, I believe. Check it out. I'm telling you, share it. Let people know. Tell them if they don't know already that they do have a talent. They gotta get to it. And if you don't know, help them figure it out. Have somebody help you figure it out. But this one, I'm telling you, is gonna be a good one. The next 3 are gonna be, well, all of them are good ones, but the next 3 I think are gonna hit a little hard. So I'm excited about those. And you know how we're doing this. I'm telling you, like figure this. Let's go. This is my talent. What's yours? Put it down in the comments. What's your talent? What are you good at? What are you? Put it in the comments. Let me know. Tell me what you're good at. Tell me what your talent is. And if you haven't, and if you know what it is, then and you're already doing something with it, cool. Let me know where you're at. Let me know where you're at with it. Hey, I found out at a young age that I'm a very good artist. That I can draw well, and I turned that into doing tattoos. Now I'm doing tattoos. My goal is to open up a tattoo shop. Or I started out as an artist, I found out I was good, and my goal was to open up a tattoo shop, and then I finally did it. Do that. Why? Because what are we doing this year? Strive and thrive in 25. So whatever your talent is, start striving in it, start thriving in it. And then what after that? Like strive for something. Strive to open up that tattoo shop. Strive to, get better at whatever sport you're playing. Strive to do better music. Or start featuring more people. Whatever it is, strive for something. And then once you attain that, if it's opening up a business and you attain that, now thrive in it. And then what you could do after that, strive for more. When you strive and thrive in 25. Just like I said. So, like I said, stay on it. I believe in you guys. You guys got this. Don't let anybody tell you that you don't have talent. If they're telling you that, they don't know you. They don't know you that well. They don't care for you. They're not really your friend. They don't want you to surpass them. That's what they don't want you to surpass them. Because that's the thing with people. Once you're being successful, once you're good at something, you're not going to hate on somebody who's trying to come up. Shouldn't you try to help them? I'm trying to help you. You want to become a speaker? Hey, let's do it together then. Come on, let's get in a video together then. You're trying to be a speaker too. You are speaking. You haven't put out videos or anything. Hit me up. Boom, let's do a video together. We'll figure out. You're not in my city. We'll figure out how to do it to where I'm telling you, we'll be in a video together. Maybe I can do it with you. You can do it with me. Whatever the case is. You know what? You need help because you don't have any lighting. I got lights. I'll let you use some of mine. You know what I mean? You need a green screen, a blue screen, black, white. You need a screen. I got screens. I'm telling you, like, successful people aren't going to put you down. Normally, the closet fans, they're going to be hating on you and running their mouth and saying everything that they can about you, trying to bring you down because they don't want you to succeed. Don't let them accomplish that and stay at it. Don't let anybody tell you you don't have a talent. You do. And if you haven't figured it out, message me, comment. Get a hold of me. Hey, I don't know what my talent is. Cool. What do you do all the time? What do you like? There's people who play video games. I play video games. I'm not the best. I wouldn't rank up there playing Borderlands 4. I haven't bought that yet, but if I play that, I'm not gonna rank up there with some of the best people. I mean, I'm gonna get slaughtered. I go against some people that are about that. I'm not. I play for fun. I don't play trying to be the best. But there's people out there playing video games, making money doing it, streaming whatever video game they're playing, or doing the walkthroughs for the people who aren't good or people who need help. Like, I'm one of them. I don't know how many walkthroughs I've looked at, like, hey, I can't figure out how to beat this level. I can't find this secret, or I can't, whatever the case is. I've pulled up those video game name, 100% walkthrough. Pull that up. Oh, okay, cool. Now I know how to do it. There's people out there, I'm telling you. You might be talented at video games. You just don't know it yet. So, I'm telling you, you have the talent. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I'm telling you right now, you have it. Figure out what it is. If you need help, ask me, comment. Hey, I need help. I can't, you know what I mean? This is what I do all the time. This is my daily routine and my weekly routine. This is what I do. Boom, I might be able to help you. Who knows? And if not, I'm telling you, ask friends, family, whoever it is. Once you figure it out, run with it, and we're shooting to the moon. All right, so that's what I had for you guys today. Be on the lookout for the next videos. And like I said, we're taking this mile at a time. Because if not now, when?